Welcome back to Welcome back to another video, guys. Tonight we are gonna just chill at our own house because today has been a fucking mentally draining day, and instead of going out to a fucking park in which a stranger could come up from behind me, or a dog can be in the distance, or some other bullshit, I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna manifest the reality in which I've been talking about, which is making an income off YouTube. And with that, I mean to, like, you know, if I want to make a video, I'm gonna be able to at the comfort of my own bed, actually, not home bed. Like, we're cozied up, we have our tea in hand, cheers by the way, and you know, we just have a very nice setting going on. You know, we have our TV going on over there, playing some jazz music, some jazz holiday music, since, you know, it is about to be Halloween. I mean, not Halloween, Christmas, or just, you know, just these festivities in the air. It's like, it gets you feeling a certain type of way. And, you know, with so much going on right now, it's like, I want to take a step back, relax, make my video, get my little therapy sesh on, and just try to muster through the whole fucking week. I mean, I only have 2 more work days to go for this week. Today's Tuesday, in which I'm filming. But it's like, you know, some dumb shit's already happening. I got into a little crash today. Wasn't my fault. I'll make sure to actually show a picture of it. Just a little scratch. And it was for something so stupid. Like, I was literally just out and about playing Pokemon. Something was telling me, like, you should just stay at your job, have your lunch there, relax, don't even do anything, right? No, I was like, I want to play Pokemon, and then bam, some fucking dumbass 19-year-old, literally in desperation to get, you know, to get somewhere faster, was right behind a bus. He decided to swerve to the other lane. I was making a left turn, green light, mind you, so it was my right of way, and this dumbass just did not see me. So as I was already on my way back to my job, literally in front of my job, this guy just decides to hit me. So I'm like, great, now I have to get insurance involved. I did tell him, like, hey, you know what, perhaps I can accept a bit of money, but obviously a 19-year-old's not gonna have that much money. I mean, I'm 22 and not much is to my name right now, unfortunately. So I get the position he's in, but at that point, I'm just like, let the insurance handle it. You know, the reparations to my car are gonna be about $300 to $600, and I'm like, look, dude, I would love to take $300 from you, but in case the reparations are more, let's leave it at just handle the insurance. Let the insurance handle it. Mind you, this is why fucking insurance brokers and whatever just want to get out of California, because us Californians do not know how to drive sometimes, and I'm including myself into this because I've had 2 at-fault crashes, so I know how it is to actually be on the other side of, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I just hit somebody. You know, it's not a pretty position. That being said, though, I mean, I'm like noticing just all these things that are happening where, like, I have a speeding ticket to handle. I was going 55 on a 45, and then the cop decided to pull me over. I have this ticket to handle. I have this dumbass 19-year-old case to handle. And then I have my onboarding process to my new job, which starts in December 23rd. Today's November 26th. Literally less than a month from now, and I'm like shitting bricks because I just want all of my onboarding tasks to be done. But the department in which is accepting my whole background information is being very, very stupid, actually. Like, I've been sending emails back and forth. They do not understand what I'm trying to tell them, although I can be very concise and, you know, clear. They somehow are just convoluted in their minds enough to just not understand what I'm trying to tell them. Like literally one saying, "Oh, can you please explain why your employer's name is not on a W-2 form?" I explained literally that's just because my company in which I'm getting promoted from does not put the name on the W-2 form. It just says, the company name. And they're telling me, "Can you explain that, please?" I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I can't explain that any further. But that's just one of the things. I'm optimistic that I actually will just still get the job. My life will change. But it's like, from the time I interviewed... No, let's take it back further. From the time I was desperately looking like a whore, branching out to other branches, trying to see if there was an open position, to getting an interview, to now waiting to make sure everything's clear for my background, this has been almost like a 2-3 month process just for the beginning. And it's like there's been just so many little problems here and there that make me feel as if, am I really worthy of this job? I'm doubting myself in a bit. And I'm just realizing, there's going to be a lot of failure before I get to this job, before I even actually feel comfortable and safe and, just consistent. Like, there's going to be a lot of obstacles. And I'm like, fuck, I was really hoping to just have gotten the news and, wait for everything. Enjoy these last couple of days that I have at this branch. Because I'm going to be transferring. And I'm like, wait, hold up. Just like every other thing in life, there's always going to be some type of little failure. I mean, there is this entrepreneurial saying where, just fail as fast as you can. In fact, that's going to be the name of this video, is just fail as fast as you can. And, I look at everything. I apply that to everything. And I'm like, I look at my YouTube vids. I'm like, well, damn, they're not producing that much. I look at everything I've done this past year, and I failed a lot. Again, tried being a life and health insurance producer, to being a police officer, to getting rejected to a lot of companies in which I'm in right now to promote me. Finally landed one, but it's just a lot of failure before I get to the one destination I'm trying to get to. And I guess that's where you can just say it's part of the journey. Part of the end is the journey. I think that's how the saying goes. But I'm just I'm fucking tired, dude. I'm mentally tired. I feel as if I've been in survival mode for these past couple of months. And I've had my delightful moments, actually, still, thankfully, with my family, with my girlfriend. I've had pretty good times lately. I mean, my girlfriend's birthday, one of the best ones I've ever given her. This Halloween, one of the best Halloweens that I ever had with my girlfriend. My birthday, which was just 2 weeks ago, it was mundane as fuck, actually. I didn't want nothing much for my 22nd birthday. That's besides the point. This Thanksgiving, my cousin, in which I'm recuperating a relationship with, is gonna be there just for a bit. Unfortunately, I don't have my brother. He didn't die, but we got into a very nasty fallout. There's just so many things this year, and I'm saying all this so that way you guys can actually see the human in me, and just see that in some way I'm still trying to persevere. I'm not successful, but I am trying to persevere in the manner in which I'm gaining inspiration and motivation to just do all these things in my life with what I have. I'm doing what I can with what I have. And it's not much, to be honest, but I'm producing as much as I can because, I have the time. Don't have the money, but I have the time. And I got the will. I mean, tonight I didn't have my girlfriend. Tonight I didn't want to go out to play Pokemon, go on a walk. Tonight I was just I want to make a video. but I want to be comfortable. And I do feel really comfortable right now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I honestly wish I could just be here for hours on end talking to someone via my podcast, but you know, it is what it is. And you know, conclusively, I just want to say that, you know, all the failures that you and I have been going through these past months, this past year, you know, it's not for nothing. I don't know what the fuck is to come. Like, I already have good news. I'm getting promoted at my job. Yay. I know I don't sound as enthusiastic, but truthfully, I'm just scared that my dreams are going to die within this job. But I know that this is a big boy job that I need to have in order to escalate my life and not feel stagnant. So I'm excited, but scared. But for those of you that are still like going through those failures, that don't have any clear outcome as to what is going to happen, and let's be honest, like, you know, you look at people around you, you look at their ages and they're almost similar to yours, or if not younger, and you're just like, how the hell did they become so successful, or how are they at the place where they are at? And I recently had this actually with a 23-year-old, and he's about to turn 24. He's only like 2 years older than me basically, but he already has his own apartment, $1,600 a month. And I'm just like, how are you able to be 24, $1,600 a month, and you have your own apartment, and you're basically just living a normal life? And I'm hoping that's going to be the case for this new job that I'm about to have. I don't know, it's just like until, oh God, I feel like I'm about to go on a gush right now. Not cry, gush. I feel as if once I'm finally in the position where I could say like, okay, I'm in this job, I get that first paycheck that is drastically more than what I have now. As soon as I'm there, that's when I feel as if I'll have the weight lifted off my shoulders. But as of right now, it's just so much fucking chaos that I cannot stand still. Like, I have to be on edge. I feel like I don't feel at peace. And thankfully, like right now, yeah, I feel that temporary sense of peace because I'm talking about it. But when I'm living my day-to-day life, it's like there's so many fucking battles, there's so many decisions that I need to make on a day-to-day basis. And although I have an honest, relaxing life, it's like it's still these little battles that I have to overcome on a day-to-day basis. It's like, what am I going to eat? Do I want to go to work? Do I actually even want to live today? Do I want to interact with so-and-so? Like, there's just so much. And again, I know there's people suffering for way worse than what I'm suffering for, but you know, it is what I'm just feeling. And it's not to trauma brag. This is simply to just tell you guys, like, this is my experience. There's something good in store for me right now, but this is my experience up until I get to there. I hope you guys can understand that, or at least you can resonate with what I'm saying, because, you know, I'm in a really unique situation. I really am. And I just feel like something bad's prone to happening. I mean, when I got the job offer, I was fucking crying. I was like happy. I was like, yay, okay, so you know what? There is a bit of movement in my life. But as I'm getting through all these things and I'm like trying to reach that final destination, and it's not even the final destination, it's the final destination to this chapter, but I am going to be entering a new chapter. But in the meantime, I'm just like, oh fuck, when is it gonna end? When can I start this new chapter? But regardless, I do believe that there's a sun and moon. You know, wherever there is failure, there is success to be around the corner. You know, if you're having a bad time, eventually you're going to cycle through to a good time. And that's only if you want it, because you can't stay permanently in the past. And I actually learned this just recently. If you're depressed, it's because you're stuck in the past. If you're thinking about the future too much, it's because you're anxious. If you're living in the moment, then you're at peace. Past, present, future. That really stuck with me, not gonna lie. I feel as if right now I'm too stuck on the future. Truthfully, I am. And it's not because I have anxiety, it's just like I've done all I can to produce that future, and I just want it to come now. And I feel as if I truly do need that grounding experience where, like, just need to wait and I need to let things come as they come, because I can't control the future. I could only control the way I handle things. That being said, guys, I hope you guys gained a bit of wisdom out of this video, because again, I don't like trauma dumping. I like just simply sharing my experiences, so that way I can just feel as if I'm not alone. So that way someone can tell me, it's like, hey, you're doing this right, but you're doing this wrong. It's really just so, and it circles around it. It's to feel that human connectivity, so that way I just don't feel isolated. That's the point of all this, really. That's the point of this channel, is to show you guys my experience and just feel that reciprocity of where, like, you guys are going through the same, or if not worse, and you're sharing what you feel. And let's not wallow in self-pity, but let's gain wisdom and knowledge off each other's experiences. That's the point of these videos. Alright guys, well, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.